This might be controversial, I don't know. But I really thought that I needed to get my views out there about this post-hotfix 5.1 business. Now, at this moment in time, the Epic SMGs were just added, double shotguns, because of a use delay. So there's no double shotguns. The SMGs just got nerfed. There was a hidden explosives nerf, and that's just now. Before 5.1, stuff was really, really bad because the SMGs would just tear through everything. Like, they just didn't not tear through stuff. You'd get hit through walls, sort of deal. There wasn't any way to stop them. They had near infinite range. I'm streaming. The inconsistent spread before they were buffed to be to have a consistent spread. And there were a lot of problems, especially with C4, because you could literally have one thing of C4 just take out an entire like building. Like, it only needed like one for it to like actually blow up an entire building. It was ridiculous. But since I don't know what they did with the explosives, but they patched the radius, I think. It's still got the same destructive force, because you can easily take down other people's builds right if you get into a build battle. That's not changed. But what is changed is how much it's taken. If you're in a 1x1, most explosives won't get you all the way down. I haven't tested C4 in a while. In fact, hold up. Here. That ought to do it. Yup. As you can see, this wall completely untouched. It's now got an actual just regular explosive radius. So that's definitely good. That's healthy. All the other explosive radiuses are just like that as well. The difference is that the grenade launcher has, like, you know, 8 times the ammunition, so you can straight just spam in a direction. It's more like 6 times the ammunition, but like you can spam in a direction and it still feels like, you know, as per usual. But that's what the purpose of that thing was in the first place. So you can't really be extremely mad about that. But yeah. Explosives aren't as difficult to deal with anymore. And neither are the SMGs. I've already talked about the SMGs. What they did is they nerfed its range as well as its damage and fire rate. They basically just took everything it had down like a level or two. And I really enjoyed that. Because before it just felt like they just tear through everything you had. And then some. Like, it was genuinely ridiculous. But now... Okay, I need to get to the zone. Now they don't feel nearly as strong as they used to. They actually feel fair to fight against. Up close, they tear through you like a pump would. Like, before the pump was straight blown out of the water and they just made it horrible. It sort of feels like that if you're really, really close range. but they nerfed its accuracy. Did I mention the accuracy? Yeah, they nerfed that too. So let's see. They nerfed it fire rate, damage, range, and accuracy. All three of them. They're basically hipfire machines. Up real close. But if you can actually get the hipfire to land, people go down quick. Sometimes they go down nearly as quick as it did before the patch, before the hotfix dropped. But that doesn't happen nearly as often as it used to. It used to be like, it didn't matter where you were, they would just tear you a new one, blow you apart. Now that doesn't happen so often. It happens like once in a blue moon. Same thing with the shotgun headshots. Every now and again you'll get hit with like a lucky shotgun headshot when you're like below 200 HP. And it'll just feel really bad, but at the same time, that doesn't happen nearly as often anymore. You don't see that happening anymore. It just doesn't happen. And I like that. If the shotguns need buffs, it's not to that. What shotguns need buffs to is a reduction in the swap time and a reduction in the time it takes. As I was saying, a reduction in the time it takes for I don't get it. Okay, so let's see. SMGs are healthy now. Explosives are healthy now. Shotguns need minor buffs. Now, like as I was saying, it's all due to the swap time. The swap time and the cancellation of the double shotgun thing. Right now, the only viable option is to either run like a tactical. Actually, you can still do the thing where you swap to like your assault rifle, but like if we're talking specifically close range, the maximum viable option is to run like a pump or a heavy and SMG. You keep the heavy out for as long as possible or whatever, and you front load that damage before swapping to your SMG and blowing them apart. Now, while I said that SMGs aren't broken alone, they can still deal. If you get hit with a pump in the back, and then like you see these people come running up, it still blows through structures. It'll still blow through your remaining like 100 health. There's no doubt about that. So it's still the most viable option. But what I found is like, you can also use the tactical on this meta. It's strange, like the tactical shotgun. You can just sort of like pop in, smack somebody, build as they try to pump you back, swap to their SMG, whatever. When they break that down, you're just gonna pick up another one, pop them again, keep building. It's not that difficult actually, and if they just leave you alone, you can straight break. It still deals like, it's not like massive, but it's still considerable amounts of damage per shot. So what's with people leaving like all their loot around? There's some people behind me and tilted that just haven't shown up at all. But yeah, minor buffs to the swap times. Like if they improved the pump swap time in particular by like 0.1 to like 0.2 seconds, that's all they need to do. If they do it any faster than that, it'll just make the pump really... The pump still has the highest body shot damage in the entire game. Heavy's got the highest headshot damage. Tactical has the highest fire rate and the most versatility. At the cost to its range. I like that balance. I don't like getting one pumped at all. That's not fun. When are those people gonna shoot me in the back? So they don't need to buff its damage at all. I don't even think they need to change the swap times on the tactical or the heavy. They still pull out reasonably quickly. It's still slower than like pulling out a submachine gun or like a pistol or an AR, but that's reasonable. The pump, however, is just 8 million times slower. It's why I don't use it anymore. That was a headshot, and I only dealt 60? Ah, okay. So they don't need the... Yeah, I've already gone over that. Jeez. One day, I swear, guys, I'll make actual good quality content, and I'll have, like, scripts and everything, so it isn't, like, just me rambling to myself as I'm just spacing out. But, like, if you like that, then I got plenty of that for you. Anyhow. Oh. The absolute madman. Straight up smacked him, too. He's gone. Let's see if I can beat him on 200 ping. So far, I haven't gotten any packet loss. Okay, that was a bad idea. See, SMGs are still strong. Goodness gracious. Why is this guy continuing to, like, I don't know, use bad weapons? Yep. Just trying to loot, but yeah, it's fine. We can just watch this guy until the end while I continue talking about it. That was really bad of me, but also, like, yeah, I've actually gotten a win today. Despite this ping. It's because I just haven't gotten like any actual lag because there hasn't been packet loss. So yeah, 200 ping wins still can happen. It's just a bit tougher and you have to like compensate for how much swaps, I don't know. Anyhow, so pump swap time. The other thing that they need to change just a little bit is the double shotgun thing. Right now it's completely unviable. You can't use it, it's another shotgun. That's not fun. What they should do is make it to where it's like, I don't know. You have to take into account the shotgun swap times, as well as the like additional time it takes for the for just the double shotgun delay. Look at this absolute madman. You gotta love him. It's actually one of the more structurally sound bases. It's just not often used because it takes up like 90% of your mats. It's viable now because like SMGs don't blow through everything and neither do explosives. So, especially made out of metal because they like buffed metal for some reason and nerfed wood. So it's just like, okay. Actually, all three of them start at 80 now, so it doesn't matter what you use to begin building with. It's just that some finish faster than others, and like bricks the all around, wood's like temporary because you can like smack it down in 2 pickaxe hits. And then there's like wood where it's just like, oh, or metal where it's just like, you're never getting through that. I like how this guy's like finger wagging at me, like, what do you mean? Yeah, just reduce that double shotgun delay. You don't want to over buff it because then if you add the pump swap changes and then like get rid of that double shotgun delay entirely, people are just gonna go back to like, you're gonna see Daquan going ham. But if you just like reduce the delay by like, again, you don't want to do it. I'd say you want it a little bit faster than that pump delay. So like maybe by like 0.15 to like a half a second. Or no, like a quarter of a second. 0.25 seconds. Like 1.5 to 2.5 seconds. SMGs still shred. Just not as quickly as they used to. Yeah, just improve it by like very minor amounts to the pump and to the double shotgun, and it'll become completely viable again. You can... What all they're really trying to do with these stupid shotgun changes is they just want to make it to where if you shotgun and pull out an SMG, the SMG fires a bit before the other shotgun comes out and hits them for the second time and they die. Because that's what happens if you're up against a good player. All it takes is 2 shotgun shots before someone's down, right? Doesn't matter what kind of shotgun it is, as long as they're ADS in the right range and they know how to hit headshots, because the spread's consistent now. It's only gonna... You're only gonna need a couple. Like, maybe 2 or 3. Especially with the pump. On average, I only need, like, about, like, 4 tactical shots before somebody goes down now. The consistent spread really makes it, like, I don't know, easy for the tactical shotgun to, like, be used. Look at this absolute god of a man. I feel really bad now. Oh, goodness. That's what I died to? I mean, I only had like 10 HP, but still. Goodness gracious. Anyhow. Doesn't work out well, in my opinion. Because, like, that's all they're really trying to do. Just get it to where SMGs, maybe they won't kill you after a shotgun shot, but, like, it's close. It's competitive with 2 shotguns. Like, I still think getting 2 shotgun headshots should kill faster than a shotgun SMG, unless the SMG, of course, is hitting headshots. Then it should be around the exact same time it takes. So if you just average out how long it takes for the SMG to whip out and, like, deal 100 damage, let's say. If you can take that time and put that exact time in comparison with how the shotgun swap times and the shotgun delay for the double shotgun is, if you can just time that exactly to where the second shotgun shot comes out about at the same exact time to kill it takes for the SMG when it hits like 2 headshots sort of deal. If you can time that exactly, this will be one of the most healthy patches you'll ever see, because there's not going to be nade spam because of the limitations to ammo. And it's not going to be destroying entire bases anymore. So that's healthy. That's really healthy. SMGs don't blow you apart like they used to. That's extremely healthy. So if they can just get that SMG shotgun combo and double shotgun combo down as good as they can get it, then it'll be just fine. Like, you aren't gonna worry about it. Oh, this guy's a streamer. He's probably doing that thing where you just, what do you call it? Try to get as few kills as possible. He's gotta kill the last guy though. But yeah, I think I've said that all needs to be said. One day I'll start using scripts so that I don't go like rambling off. So like it's actually done in a reasonable manner, and maybe then I'll start introducing timestamps to the videos, because we all know that I don't edit. I don't have like Photoshop or anything, or like that Adobe video editor or something, whatever it's called. I'll figure it out one of these days. that you still fall down. You still fall down. It's just not quite as common as it used to be. It doesn't eliminate an entire block. Look at this absolute madman on like 6 sensitivity. Like, let's go, brother. Oh my god, he was doo-doo. Genuine doo-doo. But yeah, it's really, really close. All they have to do is just work out that shotgun SMG, shotgun to where it's like timed, to where they're like near equals. That way, it isn't like you can't run double shotgun, you have to run shotgun SMG. It's like preference. You can run the SMG if you like the automatic and you like the spray and you like being able to take out structures. You can run the shotgun if you want to just, you know, put a ton of damage on people in a short amount of time. I don't know about the whole shotgun material change. Maybe if they just buffed it by, I don't know, like, I think they cut the damage in half that a shotgun does to building. Like, it takes 3 shotgun shots to take out wood. No. I'm gonna have to test that in this next game. If I get my hands on a shotgun, I'll just test that out. Such high amounts of lag though. So, same exact strategy, just waiting for the end sort of deal. Yeah. I'm not sure if they actually want to like buff the shotgun damage to structures. Maybe shotguns are so close to being like not overpowered, but also not shit. So if you can just get it in that small little area, it just needs very small buffs. That's all it's gonna take. You don't have to try too hard with the shotguns. They're really close to being really, really balanced. They're just a little underpowered right now. Just a hair. And like, I don't know. People are gonna start changing their minds really, really soon. At least I think. Thank you. It's really close to being balanced. People are just still pissed off because of these shotgun nerfs, dude. If they revert back those changes a little bit, people are gonna recognize the same way as I have that it's really, really close. It's really, really close to being balanced. Hold up. There we go. Good, I don't want that. SMGs still have a bad taste in my mouth. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe they need to buff SMGs. I don't know. Maybe all 4 of those nerfs hit them really hard. I know that they're still viable, because I see people running them all the time. Maybe I just increase their accuracy a little bit. Like, it was... I don't know. I don't like seeing them in an overpowered state, but after... Maybe I just increase the accuracy a little bit. There's a guy down there, but I don't want to fight him yet. Power him. Okay. How far away is it? Pretty close. But yeah, it's really, really close.
No, I don't like headphones.
Look at this absolute madman. Yep. Couldn't aim, deserved that death. But yeah, I think I've said that all that needs to be said. It's very, very small. It's very, very small. And just to make sure that you guys know, yes, I'm not quite as high because I'm not like the top in my entire region now, but I'm still by far top solo. I haven't been playing Fortnite as much. In fact, I've been playing PlanetSide 2. In fact, I might stream it. I've been playing a lot of PlanetSide 2 because PlanetSide doesn't seem to care whether or not you're lagging or not. Like, Fortnite, you have to have very, very, like, I don't know. Where I live, it's just difficult to actually play Fortnite, so I've got, like, terrible statistics. But I love the game, so I put a ton of time into it, and I get a lot of score for it. And, yeah. I think I'm going to end the little video here. But yeah, as I've said, really close. I'll be a broken record here. It's really, really close. They don't have to try too much harder before it's in a really, really healthy spot. It's all off by just like a little bit. Shotguns are off a little bit. SMGs are off maybe a little bit. Explosives, maybe I'd increase the ammo count from like 12 reserve to like, I don't know. I wouldn't go as high as 18 reserve, but like maybe 15 reserve. That might be okay considering what they are able to do now. A lot of stuff is balanced. They just need to do small tweaks. And that double shotgun mechanic, it's healthy. But right now it's really overbearing. They need to reduce that a little bit. But yeah, that's it. That's all I really have to say, boys. Hope you all have a good day.